Montclair State's Engage Local Conference is a national opportunity for immersion in the art of community engagement by media organizations. You can find out more about our conference, this is the kickoff event of it, at engagelocal.org. That's engagelocal.org. We open our conference tonight with a conversation with members of the Newark community on the question of redevelopment.
We are a city that, contrary to other municipalities, has experienced growth. When I heard the statement on your video that we're a city of 300,000 souls, I mean, it wasn't too long ago that we were only 220,000 people living here. So you've got some stability of people, and you've got some sort of economic stability that's brought across by the airport, by the two railroad stations, by the intersection of highways, by the corporate giants, and they're here.
I think that we're not dealing with like the proper hierarchy of needs, you know, like when we talk about including the community, their basic needs aren't being addressed. So like this whole conversation is kind of irrelevant to them, you know? And because we sit in a seat that's fortunate enough to have this conversation, we some way feel that our ideas about the community and about Newark are parallel to the people who were discussing now the community, and they're not. So I think we just need to do a little less talking and a little more listening, and then action, of course, but listening first so that we meet people where they're at, because they're not where we are.
And some of the people who are bringing with good intentions, lots of money and power to Newark redevelopment may not want to hear some of these voices, but if they hear them early, sometimes they can make development better and have it better serve all people.
As we move forward, you know, what are we doing for the residents, for the children, so that they want to stay, that they don't see that when they get 18 that they want to escape, go somewhere else, go to the suburbs, go to some other state, that they actually graduate from high school, go to college here, get a job here, raise a family here, that we have a diverse enough economy and the diversity in neighborhoods, that there's options for them in terms of where they live.
My hope is that we continue this conversation, but more importantly, for organizations like me, is to go out to neighborhoods and talk about the positive stories about neighborhoods, because there's no neighborhood that is so bad that has no good stories or good people that are trying to keep their neighborhood in check. And so those stories are what other people need to hear, because once they hear that other people are taking control of their community, they realize that they're not the only one there, and that there is ways that they can do it.
Out of the 5 top American cities with the most underwater mortgages, 3 of them are in New Jersey, Newark, Elizabeth, and Patterson. This has to be addressed at the federal level. It has to happen now. They have to get action in the next few months, because these people can't hang on any longer.
Newark has the worst foreclosure. If you go around Newark, there's so much houses are boarded up, and there's nobody doing anything about it. This thing is just driving people crazy, and nobody's doing anything. It's like they don't care. You talk, there's no action. So if you keep talking, you get tired of talking. You want to see some action.
There's a whole bunch of people in these communities that are locked out of prosperity, that are in the middle of a supermarket and they're starving to death, who are in an abundance of water and are thirsty. That all of these resources and wealth that are around them every single day, and they have not been able to grab them, hold them, and make it benefit their own lives. That is by itself a human interest story.